Traditional Mediterranean eating is fundamentally seasonal and local, a pattern that's largely been lost in modern food systems with year-round availability of everything. Reclaiming seasonal eating principles enhances both nutritional quality and sustainability while often reducing costs. Let's explore how this works and how to implement it even in non-Mediterranean climates. The nutritional advantages of seasonal produce are real. Fruits and vegetables eaten in season are typically harvested at peak ripeness when nutrient content is highest. That tomato picked ripe in August from local farms has higher vitamin C and lycopene than one picked green in winter and shipped thousands of miles. Seasonal produce spends less time in storage and transport, preserving nutrients that degrade over time. Environmental benefits are substantial. Local, seasonal food requires less transportation, refrigeration, and often less intensive agricultural inputs. Eating strawberries in June from nearby farms versus strawberries in January shipped from another hemisphere dramatically reduces environmental impact. For people motivated by sustainability, seasonal eating aligns food choices with ecological values. Cost considerations favor seasonal eating. When produce is in season locally, supply is high and prices drop. Asparagus in spring, tomatoes in summer, squash in fall, citrus in winter. Buying these when abundant saves money compared to purchasing them year-round. Farmers' markets in peak season often offer exceptional value. The challenge is that seasonal variety changes throughout the year, requiring flexibility. You can't eat the same meals year-round if you're eating seasonally. Summer meals heavy on tomatoes, peppers, eggplant, and zucchini shift to winter meals emphasizing root vegetables, winter squash, hardy greens, and stored crops like onions and potatoes. This requires either extensive recipe knowledge or willingness to adapt. Preservation techniques extend seasonal availability. Freezing summer berries and vegetables at peak season preserves most nutrients and provides winter access. Fermenting vegetables creates shelf-stable products. Drying herbs and tomatoes concentrates flavors. Canning, though more labor-intensive, allows long-term storage. These traditional techniques let you capture seasonal abundance for year-round use. Growing even small amounts of food enhances connection to seasons. A few tomato plants, herbs, or lettuce in containers provides fresh produce and visceral understanding of seasonal cycles. Gardening, even on a small scale, changes your relationship with food and seasons. Adapting Mediterranean principles to non-Mediterranean climates requires identifying functional equivalents. You might not have access to fresh figs or artichokes, but you can emphasize whatever vegetables and fruits grow well locally. The principle, eating diverse plant foods, emphasizing what's fresh and local, translates across different agricultural regions. Farmers' markets become the hub for seasonal eating. Vendors sell what's currently growing, so the market itself guides seasonal choices. Developing relationships with farmers, asking what's best this week, trying unfamiliar items. This engagement makes seasonal eating interesting rather than restrictive. Monthly eating guides for your specific region help with planning. Many agricultural extension services or local food organizations publish seasonal produce calendars. Knowing that April brings peas, asparagus, and spring greens while September offers squash, apples, and late summer tomatoes allows meal planning aligned with availability. The cultural and psychological aspects of seasonal eating are surprisingly significant. Anticipation builds for favorite seasonal foods. When strawberry season arrives after months without them, those first berries are extraordinary. This cyclical variety creates natural excitement about food that year-round availability actually diminishes. Combining seasonal eating with DASH principles is straightforward. Both emphasize vegetables, fruits, and whole foods. The sodium restriction of DASH works fine with seasonal produce. The only consideration is that some preserved foods like fermented vegetables are higher in sodium, though rinsing reduces this. For Mediterranean pattern followers, seasonal eating is actually a return to traditional practice. Modern Mediterranean diets in Athens or Barcelona might include year-round imported produce, but traditional patterns were profoundly seasonal. Aligning with seasons reconnects you with the historical reality of these eating patterns.